Before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. In this series, I'm trading from nothing all the way up to the alpha cap, and this is episode 16. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'm also giving away a white octane every 1,000 subscribers on the channel, so if you want free white octanes, make sure to subscribe, and as soon as we hit 27k, I'll give away a white octane over on my Discord server, and the link is in the description down below if you would like to join up. But as always, let's go for 100 likes on this video, and let's get straight into the first trade of episode 16. Okay, so we're going to be heading straight into the first trade of the video, and in the last episode, I actually bought quite a few items, which I'm going to look to sell in this video. I've got loads of cheap black markets. I want to clear them out. It shouldn't take too long. They're only cheap. They're not expensive items, and I'm also selling my white Exalter in the first trade for 1.5k, and I believe I bought this for around 1k, 1.1k, so I'm getting at least 400 credits profit from this trade, which is genuinely amazing. I'm usually getting around 100 credits profit per trade, so that is definitely a big step up. I'm just doing a very basic trade here, selling on the solar flare for the minimum value of 150 credits. I know it is very basic, but it has to be done, and again, it is clearing out the inventory, and when I've got everything gone, I will be going back to buying items, but for now, I do really need to try and clear out the inventory. Unfortunately, however, cheap black markets are not easy to sell, and I still need to make a little bit of progress, so I do buy a couple items into my inventory, but I am getting a very good deal, so I'm going to be buying a white Draco here for just 1,000 credits, which I believe at the time was actually an underpay of 300 credits, which is a very good underpay. 300 credits profit if I sell the item for the minimum value, which I should be able to do. White Draco tends to have quite a high demand, so I think I'll be able to find the minimum value for the item. And just as a quick recap, the inventory currently stands at just over 38,000 credits, which is pretty solid, but I've got to say recently trading has actually slowed down a little bit. The market's recovering, items are going up, but I just can't really underpay as much as I was a couple days ago, and this probably is because of the market recovering. Right now, people aren't quick selling their items as much, at least that's what I'm finding, and I'm actually struggling to get some trades, so it's not great. I'm still making profit, it's just a lot slower at the moment. However, I also managed to get 2 octanes sold in the same trade. This will save me quite a bit of time. I won't have to find separate buyers for each of these items, and I'm going to be selling them for, I believe, the middle value, 450 for the Cobalt octane, and then 350 for the Forest Green octane, and I believe I underpaid 100 each, so getting around 300 credits profit in total from both of those octanes is not bad whatsoever. I also managed to pick up a Halo. This isn't really usually an item I'd go for, but I am paying 150 credits below the minimum value, so I thought I'd take it, and I should at least be able to find the minimum value. I don't know how long it would take because I haven't really traded with Halos recently, but hopefully I should be able to make a decent amount of profit with that item. Now, we're actually doing a little bit of a different trade here. I'm going to be picking up a white Shattered and Black Octavians. I haven't actually had them ever, I don't think, so I don't know what they sell like, but I'm actually underpaying 400 credits each for both of these items, so that is a very big underpay. I should be able to get the minimum value for the Shattered quite easily, but as I mentioned, I've got no idea what the Octavians actually sell like, whether they're going to be easy or difficult, but hopefully I should be able to sell them pretty quickly. And again, doing a pretty basic trade, but I'm happy that I got this because Blackstone have been a real pain to sell recently, and I am getting the minimum value here. I'm not actually sure what I paid, but usually I'm paying 500 or 550 credits, so that is usually around 300 credits profit, which isn't bad whatsoever. And again, I managed to sell it for the minimum value, so I can't complain. And this trade again was so good because, as I mentioned, I am struggling for trades right now, whether that is buying or selling items, but I managed to get rid of 6 items in the same trade, which is going to be perfect. And I believe I'm either getting the minimum value or just under. Even if I am quick selling these, I can't really complain because I'm saving myself so much time, so we'll definitely take that. And again, the white Draco, I believe I made 300 credits profit alone on that item, so that is definitely a massive dub. And I'm also selling that Halo one for the minimum value, making another 150 credits profit, which is so good. I'm definitely going to trade with Halos in the future, if I can underpay, that is, because this was pretty easy to sell, and I'm getting a little bit more profit than usual, so again, can't complain. But actually done a really good job of clearing out the inventory. I only have 4 items left to sell. Again, again, they're actually going to be quite hard to sell. Black Octavians, White Shattered all have a low demand, so do the Black Stern. I'd probably say Spectre is the easiest item in my inventory right now to sell, and it's still very difficult, but I do manage to get White Shattered sold. This did take around half an hour or so a little bit of time, but in the end I did find the minimum value. So again, making around 400 credits profit on that item is so good. I love trading with low demand items because even though it does take a little bit of extra time to actually sell, I'm getting way more profit. For example, when I'm trading with Painted Octanes, they're so easy to sell, I'm only getting 100 credits profit. It takes a little bit more time for the White Shattered, but 400 credits profit. So yeah, you get what I mean. It's so easy to make profit with those items. I've also just sold Spectre on for the minimum value. Didn't make a lot of profit on it, but in total I bought like loads of cheap black markets in the last video for I believe a Cobalt Apex, so I made like 1000 credits profit from that alone. Also finding the minimum value again for the Black Stern a couple weeks ago. I wasn't able to do this whatsoever, so that is definitely a plus. This might also mean I might not be able to underpay as often because other people might realize that Black Sterns and Black OEMs are actually selling again, so hopefully I can still make profit on them, but it's a little bit of an L if I can't buy any more. However, I'm going to be buying 3, I'd say hard to sell black markets here: Pink Interstellar, Sky Blue Interstellar, and Sky Blue Atomizer. Last time I had the Atomizer, I paid like 350 credits, which was a massive underpay. I believe I'm paying roughly 250, 300 credits below each of their minimum values, which is roughly what I'd usually pay, maybe a little bit more for the Atomizer, but considering I'm buying 3 items together for quite a big underpay, I chucked in a few more credits than I usually would have, just so the guy accepted my offer, and I should be able to find the minimum value for all of those. But I'm also finding the minimum value for the Black Octavian, the CZ guy, coming in clutch as always, paying me the minimum value, and again, made 400 credits profit. So that's 400 credits profit on that item, and also the White Shattered. So in total, from that one trade, I kind of made 800 credits profit, which is genuinely mad. For some reason, when I buy one Atomizer, loads of other people try and offer them to me, but I'm paying, I believe, 350 credits below the minimum value for this item. I tried to underpay by a little bit more because I know it is quite hard to sell, but regardless, I'll be making another 350 credits profit if I just sell the item for the minimum value. So it is so easy to make profit with low demand items, especially Interstellars, Atomizers, as you've seen in this video. I also want to trade with more Painted Dices because I know they're very easy to underpay and not too difficult to sell on. I'm also buying a Fire God, going back to buying high demand items. I'm paying 100 credits below the minimum value, but it is actually Striker, so I might be able to get a little bit more, maybe the maximum value for the item, because I know certifications do add a little bit, especially Striker, as it is the best certification in the game. Regardless, I'm also selling my Pink Interstellar here for the minimum value, making roughly 300 credits profit. I'm not sure exactly how much I underpaid, as I bought this item with a few other items, but I know I'm still getting profit. So again, a dub trade, and I'm also selling the Sky Blue Atomizer here, which I'm so thankful for. It took ages to sell last time, but I sold it on pretty quickly, so again, I can't complain. I've literally said that about 20 times in this one video, but I'm getting 800 credits minimum value, probably another 300 credits profit roughly. I've got to say, this episode has been so good. I've barely traded with high demand items, meaning I've made a ton of profit. Even if it did take me a little bit longer than usual to actually get the trades for this video, I've probably made more profit than I would have otherwise. So yeah, that's really good. Also selling on that Sky Blue Interstellar for 1000 credits, clearing out the inventory quite effectively. It was difficult to sell this again, and you guys don't actually get to see like sort of the behind the scenes of how long it took me to get that trade. It was a bit painful how long that one took, but anyway, I've managed to sell it. Inventory is looking very, very solid. I believe we're either 40,000 credits or a little bit more at the moment as well, which is definitely a massive dub. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. As soon as we hit 27k, I'll start a new White Octane giveaway, so make sure to subscribe and join my Discord server where I do all my giveaways. But anyway, thank you for watching to the end of the video. Comment Alpha Cap if you made it this far, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Me.